All right. Oh, wrong device. Let's see if it changes. It does. Cool. Wonderful. Let's go back to figuring out what we want to do here. Possibly missing a few things. Yeah, one overwrites the other. Good to know. I had heard of a bug with thing. Not this, but Godskin Stitcher maybe? No. Possibly? I think it was specifically like the Bloody Helix, but I don't really know how they did it because Bloody Helix itself doesn't do the thing. A few different roars. Oh, what the hell? I need to see that in real time. That's cool. Whoops, I was muted the whole time there. I was looking at that stuff. This Rebecca Roar looks like on a twin blade. Not what you'd expect. On a scythe? Barbaric roar on a great spear. Probably already looked at this one, so I just... the idea sounds nutty. Yes, I've definitely looked at this before. Looks pretty dumb. Golem's Halberd, Barbaric Roar. Take that off. That's 74. 44. Does it always add 44, or is it based off of like the percentages? Or even weapon type, perhaps? $39 becomes 132. 33, so definitely not 44. It's a percentage boost to its damage. Oh, 10% boosted physical damage. Makes sense. Purely physical? Yeah. Yep. Alright. I'm curious. This is one of those ones that's definitely just scaled off the weapon's damage. .43. Guess it's just hitting the enemy with the weapon. .277. Not sure what ash I really want to go with on this weapon if I use it. It is tricky. I guess about Stormblade. Not very thematic, but like... Let's see. 678. .921 with heavy. Wow. Looking at another one that scales with the damage, or the scaling more than the actual damage. 1 second. Dog. Alright, sorry about that. Take a quick look at what baseline does again. $678. See what it does if we lower the scaling on strength index. It is a quality art. Let's raise both of them real quick with quality. Like the art itself kind of tells you it's a quality one, but I'm curious what happens if we lower it from baseline with like augmentation. 722. Magic. $659. It does go down. Lightning might see. Poison increases all the scalings, really. A little bit. 678 we should see an increase in damage. Not much, but it is an increase. That's interesting to know. So while standard has, what, like 44 more points of raw and 19 points less of physical or scaling, it does do more damage because this thing has better scalers, in theory, on even cold does as well. What if Arcane scales it a little bit? So I look at Spectral Lance, which is something I can't use in this, but like, if I were to look at it on a spear, which is not a twin blade, I was just wondering if I could use it on a twin blade. Toss that on real quick. Got a damage am I looking at here? It's standard. 73. Oh, sorry, not 73, 53. That's an incredible stagger property. It's like a huge wind up though. It does very poor damage. What's it usable on other than like spears? Other spears and more spears? Pole arms, reapers excluded. So any pole arm. I wonder if it changes its animation at all on probably not. Like if I put it on a great spear, would it be any different? I'm going to expect 53 damage here. Let's see. It's literally just like spawn ghostly spear throw. Doesn't scale based on like what you're doing. Alright. Considering what it is, it probably shouldn't be restricted to spears because you're literally just spawning in a spear. But whatever. If you threw your actual armament at them or something, a ghostly version of it, that'd be another thing. But alright, 53. Go to heavy with that. Probably doesn't scale much with that. It's probably all arcane. It is an occult one. 53, 2... 55, okay. Strength serves it a bit better. It looks like. Let's go keen. Actually, you know, let's do this on a actually leveled spear. I have one of those, so let's do that. Get that baseline in there. That's really poor damage. Or a really tiny increase like it was on the other one. Let's move to bleed then. When I get some arcane scaling on here. Just some. Went down. Wasn't it 443? Now it's 434. Really? I thought the occult ash would have been better when all the scalings were improved. Like literally all the scalings are improved. Let's try occult. Occult now. $454. This ash does not look to scale very well. Like, period. Let's put on the Elven Arc Mask. Perform more arcane. Quite certain it doesn't scale with like the weapon's damage numbers either. Can't boost it. 474. Let's get Golden Vow on. Shall we? Oh damn, nice Kanata. Wait, why is there a Kappa there? Why is there a Kappa there? Why is there a Kapawari? Was it 3060 to get your 3060? 474. Nope. How much? $545. So Golden Vow does affect it because it's just physical damage, I guess. That's not bad for a 3060, I think. Is it a console? Oh. Is that what this is? Is that how you're goofing me here? Then how are you goofing me here? Kappa's for goofing. What is the goofing? I just don't know what I would want to do here. $49. Okay, so you can have Golden Vow or you can have Shared Order. One of the two. Can't have both. What game did you buy it in? It's a steal time. Sounds like it. I was really hoping Shared Order would be like an actual holy weapon buff. Like that actually is 205 plus 65. Oh, so that's all physical? $419. Oh, damn. A foot long. God damn. So you only have one of those at a time. Damage results to be about the same on that guy, but it's either like 10% more physical or it's either 10% more physical or like 100 flat. Well, not 100 flat. Is it 100 flat? I don't think it is, right? No, it's scaling with like your faith. Scaling. GPU is breaking. I mean, a 3060 is a pretty great card. At least it sounds like it is. I don't know. 92. So really you want to find like what has the best faith scaling at the beginning and grows into the best faith scaling at the end. I think that's 40. If I had the stats to use it, but I'm not probably going to be going that high. Damn it, +0. This thing compares to my +9 for the electrify. It doesn't beat it, but it compares to it pretty nicely. Now the Black Flame enchant is so expensive. $15. It's like half the cost of most other ones, but like it lasts not even half the time, I'm sure. It looks cool though. Same as a 1080 Ti. Yeah, that's way more than I got though. So, pretty nice. There you have it. Oh wow. Sacred Order doesn't really do much for me. Doesn't mean much for me. I also find it very interesting that Keen is the best upgrade for Thunderbolt. I think it is, at least, if memory serves. This Dex just scales better than Faith. I think. Yeah. 551. Oh yeah, no, definitely not. $559. Okay, no, Dex doesn't quite beat out against Lightning. Yeah. Don't know what I would want to do with this thing. Make this thing keen. Will it do more damage with the spin? I don't think so, because I think spin is actually, another one of those, like, it just does weapons damage. 70. Oh, yeah, everything's sold out. Always. Yeah. Mm-hmm. $271 versus, or 471 versus 440. Yeah, heavy. $211. See if the storm is affected by weapons scaling. Gigabyte. Keep that in mind, or I'll try to at least. Alright, too close. I need him to like walk into it. $190 went down. Stormcaller at Dexart then? And scale shipping exploding power supplies and possibly exploding, eh? You know, it's a quality one. Why is it going so poorly with strength? 211 is 190. Unless I struck the opponent with that, but I don't know. Unless like different waves of the storm. Weird. Entirely possible that it scales entirely with the weapon, which would be very strange for something that creates a storm or particle effect. Unless I am, of course, hitting with the weapon when it doesn't look like I am. Those are also gold rated. Wow. Can I get a consistent 210 out of the standard? Using a EVGA power supply? Okay. The damage is just too wildly varying. I think like each individual surge has its own damage value, so I'm not really getting a good test here because like the weapon can hit them, the storm can hit them, there's too many variants here. Oh, okay. Corpse Spiler, but not as cool. You can put double slash on a bunch of different things, can't you? The last one's Asus and was amazing. Sounds like a good reason to buy it. Everything but colossal weapons, eh? Swords and pole arms, really? What does it look like on a freaking glaive? Getting closer to Corpse Piler, but a little bit slower. Twin Blade. Not that fancy. Oh, nice. That is nice. Don't really have to worry about that. Could kill a man with it. I really need to decide what ash I want to put on this thing when I'm using it. Bloodhound step. Problem solved. Mm. Okay, greatsword's poop. Go for carrying grandeur. Lion's claw. Eh. I am leaning a bit towards Stormblade. Slapping heavy on this thing and going to the Stormblade. Problem is I don't know how that's going to scale on a character that has no effective strength because that's not a heavy sword now. That's the real problem here because it looks really, really good on this character, but like, it looks, I said good, it looks decent. 755 damage. But it's clearly a strength scaling effect, so I don't know. Go with the lightning. Let's go with Flame Strike and call it a day. Do what like literally everyone else does. I did want to go with a sort of flame deal, but I don't know. 587. Kind of wanted to use a buff for it and not just thing. Not just use the weapon art. I don't think he's looking at me yet. If he was, it's a significant upgrade. Yeah, 698. 587 to 698 from changing to heavy. And the buff is 65 points of fire damage. Ooh, it's not that great. Both of these lower it down, eh? Let's see how it does with the actual art. $685 with fire. No scaling added. Interesting. Gundam Evolution? What's that? Is it on PC? I'm not familiar with a lot of Gundam games on PC. Really? Don't suppose it's on Steam, eh? It is. It's like Overwatch, but Gundam. Now, when you say, mm, is it a third person or first person? And is it Gundam or like all the different series? I don't know. I've seen some Gundam games that look pretty good in the past for like a very unique Gundam feel. If it's just Overwatch. Hmm. That's first person. I'll have to give it a look. So I do love me some Gundam. But I'm a bit more into the modern ones, I suppose. Well, not modern ones, but like... I've had my fill of classic, you know? 11 mobile suits? Shars is definitely one of them, right? Wow, the physical damage translates straight into that, eh? Or the golden vows damage increase. Huh. What do we got so far? Gundam, Zaku 2, Barbados. Oh, the Barbados. Zombie Mathis, Pale Rider. Thrust system. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about like a reskin of Overwatch, but Gundam. Because Gundam is so much more than that. But also, all the games that try to do Gundam justice don't really appeal to a wide audience. G maneuver, powerful G maneuver effects is activated when G maneuver meter reaches 100. It really is just Overwatch, isn't it? But with a Gundam skin. I never even really played Overwatch. I do love me some Gundam. And it's free to try right now. If you get into the playtest. Wait, is the Exia one of them? That looks like the Exia blade. The Exia is one of them. Sniper 2. The Turn A is in there? Fuck yeah. Oh my god. No goof, no buy. Who goof troop? Looking at the Steam forums for it. Holy shit. That's a great first topic to see. We can't play FPS worth a damn and get weeded out by Overwatch refugees. Weird flex on the testing phase, bruv. Imagine hating on casuals when they're the ones who keep games alive. Oh no. Gonna game coming too. And the Dom Trooper, okay. The Turn A, the Exia. These all sound like excellent machines. If I am going to be in the Volcano Manor, it would make sense to just go with like a flame art. Or flame sword. Just for the theme. Battle Operation 2? Oh, that's what I think that's one of the ones that I've heard about that was like on PlayStation only before, right? That's the one I was looking at that would look like good dumb fun, even if it was like a little bit pay to win looking, or, you know, wizard chores. You gotta log in every day and do your dailies, but You can. It's one of those games that has like dumb mechanics, like getting out of your mobile suit in the middle of the fight, and like stealing an enemy's mobile suit, or like grabbing a tank that's laying around and trying to like fire it off, or getting out to plant bombs for the objective. Unfortunately, that one is just Universal Century. But there's still machines in the Universal Century that I like. Both sound good. Fun to try. I don't think I'd ever stick with them because I'm not like a good enough player to like not get absolutely disheartened by how terribly rated I'd be. Battle Operation's not one of the ones I was thinking about. It's 6v6? Is that right? That's not the one I'm thinking about then. There's one that's just like gigantic fields. I didn't think of a different one. Maybe the one I was watching is that. I don't know. Flaming Strike isn't hard to get, I think. Skill favored by dexterous warriors. Poison, Sacred, and Blood got done real bad on... Actually, not even Blood, but like... I got pretty bad. Poison, Sacred, and Cold got done real bad on like application arts. They're all really, really bad. Given no stat investment, I'm curious as to what would be. Well, actually, Flame Art would definitely be best for a Faith character. And charging, or you can do some really dumb things within casts that can be repeated. Right? Like, go that. Should probably clear all my other spells for now. Make this a lot easier to scroll through. Discus of Light. Oh. This seems hilarious and stupid. Where did I even get this spell? Is there a running version of it? No. They're from the young Mikello to his father Radagon. Triple rings. You can cast repeatedly. Hilarious. The big one is like Calm Bolt. That's one I heard about first. Alright, the big thing is like you skip that first incantation by like chaining it into this. You skip that initial seal phase by like doing that. That's huge because like you do that. Keep going to Ashes of War when I'm looking at spells right now. Lightning Spear is a charge spell, so that doesn't like work. Does it? No. No. Mostly for things that like anything that repeats can be cast repeated, like Lightning Strike. 28 Faith is a bit beyond my purview, isn't it? On the crown, and then put on the Commoner's Garb. Also can be cast repeatedly. Surge? Oh, I know that. That's not right. Surge, oh flame. That is impressively bad. Like, impressively bad. Holy moly. Flame of the Fell God. Flame fall upon them. Charging, 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 charging. Cast without delay after performing another action. Oh, neat. Fire's Deadly Sin sounds fun. How bad is it? If I were to say put on this and the icon, they kind of cancel each other out. I guess there's a bug. Really easy to do, I just don't know the exact details. I think it's specifically if you buff a weapon, but maybe it works if you're... even if you just like give it a different element, like blood buildup. Not that simple. I am still on fire. Would the spell work? Like, if I can't figure this out on my own, I'll just have to Google it. Charging up makes it a lot stronger, that's for sure.
Alright, Fizz, they're telling you gotta...
Let's see, he bugs himself, or he busts himself. Fires Deadly Sin, then he just... what? Oh, I think I know what it is. That's my mistake here. Oh, I see. I see. That's what it is. That's what I'm going wrong here. Whoops. Hey, Shalin. He's been fine. Just kind of been looking at things and testing things, trying to understand a few things. I think as simple as that, this is all I need to do, and then I can do this bug that people have been exploiting for I don't even know how long. For a while. Not that I want to exploit this bug, I just want to understand how it works. Imagine if Seppuku's blood loss effect, when you used it, was actual blood loss. No one would ever use Seppuku ever again. That's not blood loss. You didn't bleed out. Let's try this again over here. Oh, this is my first character that beat the game. I'm just trying things out and looking at things, trying to figure out what I want to do for the next character. Oh, I do need to fix her voice at some point. This is working. I should probably have bled him already. He doesn't seem to be aware that he's under attack. Ah. I think no bug I'd probably want to have fires at least in on. So if that's not how they do it, then... I wonder if it's handled for anything that's, like, enchantable on its own? Or Ashes of War, but not handled for certain other things. Oh, that instantly poison blighted him. Or not poison blight, but poisoned him. Alright, so that's what it is. Weapon arts that apply buffs to themselves, so Frost would probably work. Which would be really fucking busted, wouldn't it? Because you frostbite them, instantly cleanse them, instantly frostbite them. Let's see if that works, because that's really dumb if that works. Like, actually just broken. It is massively reduced damage on that frostbite, but that is instantaneous frostbite. Oh, that is busted. That is not fair. Is it even reduced damage though? Really? I'm not sure. Let's toss on Art. Deadly Sin. a really long time to build it up after the first, like, 2 or 3 ticks. Ow. Got him. Easy. Which means this probably also works too, doesn't it? And all of its stupidity. That one covers it in Ghost Flame. Where is it? This frickin' thing. Let's have a nice long permanent slumber session for you, shall we? My spell ran out. So it's that simple to do that bug. I don't really care to do that bug, but that's that simple. Question. Does Fire's Deadly Sin overwrite Golden Vow? Or even like... let's see... Golden Vow... Bestial Vigor, or Vitality. And then... Blessing's Boon? Blessing's Boon. Golden Vow would bring me up to... 12. You know, that's there. Bestial Vitality. They all stack. Blessing's Boon. Okay, they all kind of stack. I don't know about Bestial and Blessing, but they all do. Take a nap. Nap. It's nap time. See, he fell asleep. Yep. That was him falling asleep. It's like 6 per hit. Fully charge it. It does like 10. Not bad. Trying to think of a way I can add more damage to it without it being like extremely cheaty, right? Think of one way to probably add a lot of damage to it that would be pretty darn cheaty. Immediately, it's an axe. Maybe not that much. It does seem to scale down even like the bleed. I don't know. It's only doing the 10 damage. So it would only be if it was a status effect like Frost. Bleed. Really like that. Back to spell tossing and slinging and all that stuff. What other spells can be chained endlessly? Spells that have like incantations that slow them down on their first cast. How much does that thing cost to take? Cost to cast? 35. Well, look, it doesn't cost that, I'm saying. Not finding the right word here. How many stats does that thing to take to use? And I can't possibly, even with, or rather, if I had Godric's, I could use it. But otherwise, I can't even look at that spell right now. Increases the range of the burst. Motion. I worry that this is a possibility. It is. That's something. Not much of something, but it is something. It's like you really skip that initial channel time of like rising out of the ground. Stomp. Stomp. That's funny waste of MP. I see. These are charging consideration. Not like you begin the cast, but like, yeah, so I can start the incantation. Alright. It's not the same thing. That's how you get things like, what is it, Swift? Glintstone Shard? Do I even have that one? I do. And anything that can be like lobbed repeatedly. Cast repeatedly and while in motion. So you can do things like this with your stick. I see. I think the Shard Spile, you specifically want the charge version though, so it doesn't really save you much there. I haven't used many spells, but I imagine with that one in particular, you want that Star Shower. That's not Stars of Ruin, though. Stars of Ruin is like a really stupid one. Requires 12 dark shooting stars that pursue foes. Yeah. It says repeatedly can be cast, but I guess not that repeatedly. I'm not even looking at stuff for the character anymore. I'm just trying to figure out how everything works. The things I'm never really going to be using. Comment. Carrion Knights never waver. It's just like a feature, a weird feature that like any spell that can be cast in chain to the next one by passing a lot of the initial incantation. I've never seen anyone use Carrying Greatsword, I think, so I'm not sure. Yeah, because it's Moonblade, or Adula's Moonblade, or whatever the crap it's called, but worse. That would be why. Slicer all the time. That's the thing everyone uses. Really, Night Shard is one of those. Huh. Oops. I guess Night Shard is Swift Shard as well, so they both not suffer, but they benefit from that. Roiling magma. Oh, Crimson Iceberg. This is what I heard someone say the other day. Charging Crusadility before they pop. Briar's of Punishment. I just want to see what that's like. Oh, that's cool. You have been found guilty. Neat spell. Looking at it now, I'll probably... Hold on, I want to see what that ability looks exactly looks like. Probably do Faith with mostly Golden Vow. I don't even know. I think I determined that Golden Vow stacked with Protection of the Air Tree to a degree. How much Faith do I need to cast that again? $35. Can I accomplish that? Probably not, considering I'm already using 10. No, I would need to get Godric's rune right now. Yeah. Which isn't hard, just I don't really feel like doing that right now. Get up to 33. Oh, why do I have to take away your great runes when you complete the game? It's quite annoying to get them again. Guess story reasons, but eh. Oh, what the heck. Let's go kill Godric, I suppose. Makes physic. Wait a minute. Oh, I can. I'm forgetting that key factor there. Of course I can do that. I keep forgetting I have 10 from the frickin' flasks. Ugh, that's one thing I keep forgetting. Alright, so Erd Tree protection I can do. And that, I was like, how did I test this before? I definitely tested it before. I don't seem to have the ability to do so. Alright. Golden Vow brings me up to that. Protection of the entry does that. Gradually restoring a large amount of HP. I'm curious as to the difference between the two. Where's Big Hood? Big Hood and Commoner Garb. Take off this thing. Here, hit me a bunch, will you? Guy. Thanks. I feel like I could grab a better combatant than you. You, Mr. Sellsword. One more. All right. 539. Blessings boom. That's pretty strong. 8 a tick. 8 a tick is not bad. Question is, does it heal more if I have more faith time? Or is it just a set amount for over a set time? Let's see. Titan Man. True Sentinel for you? I'm not quite in the area after that. What level are you talking about? Are you on New Game or New Game Plus? That's the question, I guess, really. Still 8 per tick? Alright. New Game Plus? Oh, this character isn't even there yet, really. I perhaps should do that at some point and just play through New Game Plus in this character so I can actually be there and do co-op things with it. Well, I'm very much into Game Plus. I see I don't have yeah. Like I'm in New Game Plus, but like I'm not there yet. I can't get to that location really quickly and easily. One more hit. Ooh, that's a good hit. Oh, got me. Yeah, I really need to do that at some point. Easy enough to just test it with half health. I don't know why I wanted to get it so low. His voice is so low, he gets broken by that. Alright. Blessing of the Erd Tree. What are we looking at here for healing over time? 12 a tick. It's not bad. That is a lot of FP though. You need a lot of FP. I feel like the law of causality as well. Yeah, you get this thing. It's like 8 hits, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. Okay. Problem with law of causality is that it's an int spell, or an int incantation. Boggles the mind. What school does it even belong to? Fundamentalist. A fundamentalist incantation. Hit me. Hit me. I like the idea of law of causality, but its damage is so shit. I see something. $711. Fire. Okay. He hits hard. He's got no poise until he starts swinging his weapon. Does it make it hit harder, or does it make it just explode bigger? That's the question. Double the damage. Cool. Another thing to check out is, can I prime my causality in any way? Certainly can. All right. Oh. Oh. It's from each individual source. Okay. So one individual has to hit me 5 times. Unless there is like a cooldown on it, like... Has to be in succession. Okay. Ah, out of juice. Alright, so I can't quite prime it the way I thought I could prime it. It's not one source, it's just, it has to be within a reasonable time frame. 5 hits. Someone's not super aggressive, they could get away with not triggering it. Not exactly a great way to explode on someone, when you could just flask at them. It's probably too much damage. I won't really test this out. Let's see. $115. Is this one that scales with weapon upgrade or with weapon damage? That's the question. Must be with weapon damage. Let's see. $105, yep. Another gladiatorial weapon. So it does shit for damage to begin with, and it scales entirely with weapons damage. Wonder if it would add elemental damage. Decently enchanted. Electrify, poison, order, black flame. Golden Vow did shit for the damage. It did nothing. I had 1 point. That did a bit more. Oh, it's such a long wind-up. Such a pathetic attack. Poison buffed grabs later, nothing. Let's try the Black Flame. That did something. Nothing near enough to be worth using ever. Would this trigger my law of causality, actually, now that I think about it? Obvious answer for ways to trigger causality. No, because it's taking my health down, but it's not damaging me. Alright. I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with it, what I want to do with my character next time, the new character. So I still haven't quite gotten that one figured out, but this has been illuminating in multiple ways. That's gonna be it for me for now. Thanks for watching, hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day. Which it is for you. Bye for now. Ooh.